The opinions of the individuals during this broadcast are their own, and may not be the opinions of their group or other organizations they may be involved with. All medical advice during our broadcast is not a medical opinion and should be checked with your medical physician.
Wake up, roller. Tune in, it's the High Guys. Let the good vibes begin. Yeah. 2 hours on the line is a Tuesday thing. 10 Eastern on the dot when the hotline ring. Got the headlines hot, got the jokes on cue. Little puff up perspective in your daily news. High Guys Potcast. Tuesday at 10. News, reviews.
Good day. Hi, Guy. How you doing?
I have to change that now to say
I know.
10:02. Change it.
But now, how come we're on the opposite sides now? Now I look like I'm not even looking at you. Oops, sorry. I was supposed to do that.
we didn't go like this.
Yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Now it looks like I'm looking at you.
I'm surprised you're not sitting outside, Al.
Well, I did look into that. I went out. I went out to the deck, out to the side there, and I don't have any roof over or anything. And it's really, really sunny out there. And that would make it very hard for me to see the screen.
This was my issue the last few days. I've been sitting out a lot, and I'm getting burned.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's that too. And I even wear protective stuff, but I end up getting burns where I'm not protected, like the back of the neck.
This is that. It's the side here. The sun. If I'm sitting out front,
oh yeah,
the sun hits me here. If I'm sitting out back, the sun hits me here.
Right. Now we've been doing some yard work, so I've been outside. So I've been wearing some protection. Like I wear long pants, and if I'm wearing a t-shirt, I've got these sleeves that are sort of, I don't know, it's not like spandex, but it's a stretchy material, and they covers up my arm.
Al Graham in spandex.
That's not really spandex, but it's stretchy material, and it's only on my arms.
How 70s of you?
Well, I was around then.
I was going to sit outside, like I said. But you know what? Because, I mean, sound travels.
Oh, yeah, it does.
And if I was sitting at my table doing a show, all my neighbors would hear me, quite literally.
Yeah. Because when I lived in town, I agree. Because I used to do the shows.
You're on a farm. You don't got no neighbors, but you got your deers.
Well, yeah.
And the occasional cow.
That's the way it is now. But when I lived in Marmora, when I lived in town, I did the shows on the back deck, and not all the shows, but some shows.
We did a show back there.
Yeah, and that's I agree.
I think
the neighbors can hear everything that's going on, which sometimes isn't a bad thing. But
I discovered that I have windows that open like lever out.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's an instant ricochet. My voice goes in and out, and the neighbor sits out on his front lawn and can hear every fucking word I'm saying in my living room.
So are you downstairs in the basement in your room?
No, I'm in my office, which faces the back of the house.
Oh yeah.
Which the sound travels out into the park.
Yeah. Okay.
So we have to watch our language because the children might be playing on the swings.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry.
It's not that close, but you know, I can. If I turn the tunes on in here, I can go out in the backyard and hear it in the whole backyard.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And I do that sometimes at like 5 o'clock in the morning too. So I haven't
Wow.
gotten any complaints yet, but you never know.
Yeah. Sound does travel. You know, like I can
Well,
hear
there's
it.
nothing to stop it here. There's only trees.
Right. Yeah. I got some hills. Like we can sit out on the deck and listen to the boats out on Belmont Lake.
I can hear when the lake is being superior.
Well, you can see the lake from your deck too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the partial view that I pay for. It was what did it say? It said view of the lake and in brackets partial.
Oh yeah.
Well, I got a view in between the houses, which. Sorry, I'm having a tummy issue this morning. Which
hold her down.
During the summertime, my view diminishes because obviously leaf action.
Correct.
Yeah. So, to those who are listening, say hello. Don't be shy.
Yeah. Use the comment section. Use the comment box. Yeah, don't forget everything, buttons, all that type of stuff. You know,
everything worked today. We're not banned anywhere yet today.
No, I see that.
We had another strike over the weekend for
the
news. Yeah,
like it's the news. People are posting on Facebook without any issue yet, but here when we talk about it, they get a little upset.
Well, you know, and the other thing that bothers me is, I mean, we're going out to 8 different places.
Yeah.
3 of them YouTube channels. And usually the YouTube...
One of them.
Usually the YouTube doesn't do nothing. It just sits there and it works. But lately, I don't know if somebody's complaining. If you are, fuck off. Or what, but I find it curious that how one show can be get a strike on one network's page and on like for instance on our 420 Pace network, and there it does, but not 420 Pace.
Yeah, we're running to multiple YouTube channels.
Exactly. So
and only one of them gets the strike. Like what?
And every time, not every time, but luckily, I appeal the strikes and they're usually overturned. I
had one that failed.
Yeah, I have as well. I have one strike on.
Then you got your 90 days of being good.
Yeah, and that's new. I didn't realize that those.
Well, that happens. Oh yeah.
They expired, right? I didn't know they expired. But here's the thing, though. If they don't expire before you get 3 strikes, they will just up and delete your channel.
Yeah.
And that would be 20 years worth of work just going poof. I don't get how they can do that. But
with
I guess
with no warning, no nothing.
No warning and no.
Oh, yeah.
Once they strike you and dump you, you're done. There's no appeal, nothing.
Yeah, I remember when Remo, he lost like 150,000 subscribers.
Yeah. But
just all of a sudden gone.
Everybody I know in the community who has a web page has gone through that at some point or another.
Well, yeah, I've had them actually remove a show, an episode, and that was
I've had shows removed.
Yeah. And that was just a couple talking about cannabis oil.
I can't play any of our replays with Dana Larson on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he openly talks about coca leaf and mushrooms and other medicinal drugs and non-medicinal drugs.
I know he's not the only one.
But he's doing it and he's going to the government. Right? He doesn't give a shit. You know, he's one of those people that probably has enough money to say, fuck you, come and get me again and again and again and again. just like the people at Cafe, they just keep, you know, they pull Jack out.
I think it was someone posted, I think it was Naomi, about a bingo going on at the cafe and how she had a great time there.
That seems to be the one down on Fort York seems to be the one where people are going and hanging out. They, you know, we've talked about this before. It's a condo that they've converted into a storefront, it's an actual cafe on the first floor. I've been there a few times. I like Cafe. Their prices are reasonable. Their quality is very good, and you can get what you want. You walk in, get what you want, and leave. There's no, and they do ID you when you go. Yes, they do. They have one of those ID scanner thingies. And like I said, the quality is good. Although I have not been in many years.
I was only there once.
But what they've done is they set up the downstairs as a cafe, and upstairs they have lounges upstairs, lounge rooms that you can use. Kind of like, do you remember the cannabis restaurant that Com eventually moved into?
You talking about the Kindred Cafe?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I had the T-shirts. I was just I had it out on the weekend. Yes, the place of the famous chocolate milkshakes.
And you know, that place was great. And then eventually Com moved in there, because it was a secure building. But it lasted for a little while, and they had rooms upstairs that you could rent that had a PlayStation and other consoles in there, and you could by the hour rent the room and do what you want, basically.
Yeah, and then they had an outdoor deck as well
upstairs. Yep, that's where Amy used to make oil.
Yeah. Yes, was there actually? Gooey Rubensky and I got a tour of the place from
Neve.
Actually, no, it was before it was Com. It was when
it was when it was Kindred.
Yes, correct.
I had been in there when it was Kindred as well.
Yeah.
But I remember it. I remember it as Com. What?
Dom owned it back then.
Dom, yeah, that's the guy who owned THC, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah. So, speaking of community, I just want to pass on condolences to the family of Patty Shamrock, who is a long-time community member. He passed away the other day. I don't know why. You didn't know?
No.
Yeah, I've been seeing posts all weekend for 2 days. Yeah. Yep. I have no idea why. It was, one minute he was there and the next minute he wasn't. But I'm sure we'll find out eventually.
Yeah.
He used to listen to the show quite often.
Yeah.
So cheers to you, Patty.
No.
Yeah. So your truck broke down again, huh?
It's a found on road dead Ranger.
Is it dead, gone, or are you gonna fix it?
Well, it's I believe the alternator is gone on it, but when I phoned in this morning, because I had to, as you saw, I had to get it towed last night, and it's been acting up for about the last 2 weeks, and I've had to get it boosted twice because all of a sudden I drove someplace, either into town or into Camelford or someplace, and I go to jump back in the vehicle and the battery is completely dead.
Mine's been doing that too, and I figured it out what it is.
So we figured it was the alternator. Well, yesterday I was taking it to the mechanic's place to the shop,
And did it again.
and this time it just acted up big time. Like I'm talking like the speedometer quit, the gas gauge quit, everything electronic, the radio quit. It all died, and then the transmission kept jumping around.
From into 4.
No, it was the tranny just acting up, doing something.
So obviously it's electrical, not the starter.
It's an electrical issue. Now, according to then when the guy who came to tow it, he tried to boost it like the other two guys, and it wouldn't even roll over. So I was talking to the shop this morning and I told him all that updated stuff, and he just said,
Oh. I remember when you went and bought it.
Yeah, I've had this is the worst problem I've had with it since I've bought it, and that's 7 years now.
We were smoking doobies in front of Deer Park. School was closed. It was a Sunday, I believe.
Yeah. So it's this is the first time it's had this type of problem, major issues like this. I've only ever had to do the brakes once on it because I don't drive it a lot. But
every recall I have on my car, on my Hyundai Santa Fe, is electrical related.
Yeah. So this guy actually, part of he is electrical. He has a electrical background training or whatever in automotive end of things. So hopefully you'll be able to solve the problem or let me know. Now, according to a quick Google search, it could be much more than just the alternator. It's talking about bad wiring harnesses that have gone bad due to water getting into them, whatever, right? So it could be anything now at this point. So see what happens.
7 years, you paid what?
16 with tax.
Really, that much? I paid 22 for mine.
Yeah. Low mileage, and it's because it's a Ranger. They're popular vehicles. People like them. Yeah.
Still,
I said found on road dead. That's because it's Ford, found on road dead, and that's what it died on the road, right?
There's still a vintage truck, though.
Correct. Yes. So hopefully it's not major, and it's something that can be, I'd rather replace an alternator than having to do computers.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at least you have an alternative. You can plug around on your 4x4.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I just got this morning. I got a request from a friend to go water his plants while he's away, and I thought, geez, I don't have a truck, but I could get over there maybe on the side by side, but then it's where he's living is the problem. He's on the highway.
I'm
not to go on the highway with the side by side.
The side by sides and the quads are very popular around here.
Oh yeah, I imagine they are.
Some people use them as scooters.
People run them to the grocery store or in the convenience store.
Yeah, I would if I had one. When I first got here, I thought it was a novel idea to ride my lawnmower around, but then I quickly discovered that it takes a fucking half a tank of gas to go from one end to the other, one end of town to the other, and it takes an hour. I would walk it faster.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right, for sure. Did you have a little triangle on the back slow moving vehicle sign?
No, but people make fun of me as I'm going up the road.
Yeah.
They
Talking about slow
put out
moving.
their finger like they're hitchhiking, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Talking about slow moving vehicles.
Oh,
I see in Peterborough they are now going around and actually arresting people or ticketing people and towing the vehicle away from where they were stopped.
for what?
Because what it is those scooters, the scooters that look like cars, they've got 4 wheels on them. They're to help with people with disability issues.
Yes.
Well, your municipality has to have a bylaw to allow them to be used on the sidewalks or the roads. And if you don't have one of those and you pay $10,000 for it, you've got nowhere to use it other than in your driveway.
Wow. I think I saw an article about that yesterday.
Yeah.
They had one up on a flatbed.
Correct. Yeah. Well, yeah. There you go.
That's ridiculous. I mean, because here in town, there's a lot of like I said, there's a lot of 4x4s around.
Yeah.
And golf courts. We have a golf course just down the road here.
But the golf carts, where would their legality be when it comes to being used on the sidewalk?
I wonder that too, because when you ride a 4x4, a quad, a side-by-side, things like that around, you have to have a driver's license. Yeah. And you have to I'm not sure,
have insurance, and it has to be registered
and all that. But the smaller ones, the little kid ones, don't have to be licensed, don't have to be insured, and the e-bikes don't have to be insured, and you don't have to wear you have to wear a helmet, but yet with a golf cart you don't. Right?
I don't know. I can't. Yeah, like I know, like you go down south, you go to some island, someplace.
You see golf carts running around all over the place.
People, yeah, exactly. But
we have a golf course, so there's golf carts all over the place. But I have seen a cop come up behind a golf cart here in town. I don't know why, but he had the lights going and everything.
Sure. Pull him over.
we have very wide sides of the highway because it's the Trans-Canada Highway. There's trucks, there's cars going all the time,
right?
And that's usually where the quads and the carts and that are. We've got paths and stuff like that for them as well. As in the winter, they actually have the signs out, like they do there. Traffic signs on the trails, right? They actually
we have traffic stop signs and stuff on.
They actually have trail cops here.
Yeah. We have the OPP out on their ATVs, and they have lights on them. Yep. And they turn them on when they pull you over, and they reflect in your mirror. And then they come up and ask you the same questions, basically, as they do when they're on the road.
The same laws apply.
Yeah. Have you been drinking? Do you have any insurance? Ownership, please.
When I went to get my license renewed a couple of years ago now, she said, and I put on your license that you're okay to drive a snowmobile. So you can do that up here now. I was like, oh, cool. I don't know what that means.
I already thought that, well, I guess the snowmobiles at one time were always, as far as I know, were always allowed on the road. Like, as long as they're registered and insured. Unless it's because the main road, because the main road through town is maybe is a highway, considered a highway.
It is Trans-Canada Highway.
Correct. Like we can't ride our ATVs or our side-by-sides on
on the highway. No,
on Highway 7.
Yeah, you can't drive directly on the highway. That's why they have trails that go beside the highway.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But in town, people run around on them all the time. You know.
Right.
How about a song?
All right. How about a song?
I made a song the other day.
Did you?
Called Wake and Bake.
Oh, well.
I have to find the right
Wake
amount.
and bake.
Shall we have a Wake and Bake?
Let's have a
Al's rolling his daily doobies is what he's doing.
Oh, I might have enough here for a day and a half. I'm running out of papers, though.
If I do that, I smoke it. You do that.
Sun on the kettle, bare feet on the floor. I open one eye, then I want one more. The world can wait, I'm moving slow. Got a little green and nowhere to go. Let it rise, let the smoke grow sweet. Take your time, feel the morning beat. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Ease my mind, let the whole day shake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. One slow breath and I'm wide awake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Back porch swinging with the mango breeze. I let my thoughts float off the trees. No heavy news, no pounding door. Just a soft little laugh and I need no more. Let it rise, let the smoke roll sweet. Take your time, feel the morning beat. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Ease my mind, let the whole day shake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. One slow breath and I'm wide awake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. The phone keeps ringing, I let this slide. I got sun in my chest and calm inside. One more spark, one more smile. I can stay like this for a little while. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Ease my mind, let the whole day shake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. One slow breath and I'm wide awake. Wake and bake. Wake and bake. Wide awake.
Tune in Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time on 420radio.ca.
Hey, did you wake and bake this morning?
I'm doing that right now, Al. Well, I was up really early. I was up at 4:30. I'm usually up around 4:20. I don't know why, but I am. That's when Steven
Okay.
starts going, meow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't hear Steven right now because he's in the bedroom with the door closed. He's being an asshole. So, you know, Rose is on the
is he the
couch.
kitty you wrote about? Is he the kitty that's in the song?
No. That's a nice kitty.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody asked me if I wanted to foster a couple of cats.
No.
I was like, nope.
No.
Nope. I'm done with Steven's gone. When Steven's gone, I will not. I will be. I love cats. I love dogs. You know, and I will always have a dog. But I'm done with cats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So if you have a rescue, don't ask me. The answer will be no.
Actually, all three of the cats here are rescues.
Yeah, but they also go outside.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Where Steven does not, and I'm sure he wants to. He wanders out onto the deck now and then.
Was he?
Oh, if I leave the door open a crack, he'll open it and come out.
Yeah.
But not very often. I was. I had the trailer in Hastings about a month, so I was still getting used to it, and I was up there alone. I went out and had a piss, and then went back in, and I had left the door open, and I went back in, and I'm sitting there doing whatever I was doing, and I all of a sudden I see a paw come and start going like this to the window. Stephen was outside, and he was standing on the table, bashing the window, trying to get my attention. I don't know how long he was out there. I'm glad I found him because there was a lot of coyotes around there, as Al knows.
Yeah.
And he's not an outdoor cat. He's always been in. He's gotten out a few times, but he's always been an indoor cat.
Oh.
Well, he was an apartment cat for a long time.
Was he?
Yeah. And then yeah, I really only took him because I was at the lounge 3 days a week from noon until 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. And Rosa it was affecting Rosa because I'm a 24-hour pet guy. And, she didn't like that I wasn't there. Luckily, my sister lived upstairs 2 floors above me. So, she had, they had girl nights. You look like you're looking for something, Al.
I was, and I found it, and then StreamYard said, "I'm sorry, you can't use that."
Why?
Because they said that the file is invalid. It's a video off my trail camera.
It's probably an AVI, not an MP3 or an MP4.
Probably, yeah.
AVI is a raw, basically, right?
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it is an AVI.
I've been doing this a while.
They don't play it as on StreamYard, I guess. Oh, well, okay. It was just a moose. We had a moose in the backyard. Well, sort of.
I saw that picture.
Yeah. Well, I was going to play the video.
Oh. Are you are you going through puberty there, Al?
No.
Your voice was like, and the video.
Yeah.
Al's going through puberty.
Yeah, I'm a month and a half away from 65. I'm still there, still doing it.
So have you signed up all your retirement stuff?
Yeah.
Was it easy to do? I have to do it soon.
Oh, yes and no. No, I'm not filing yet for my CPP. I'm gonna wait just a little bit, and then I'll file for that.
They've already asked me if I want to do early, and I said no.
Yeah. They send it to you when you're 59, because you have the option at 60, 65, and 70.
Yeah, now it's going to be 70. Is where it's going to start.
Yeah, or in between, and so you got a choice, and they tell you how much you're going to get at each stage.
Apparently, it's supposed to be more than you would normally get just for regular, right? As I'm finding out, there are benefits that a 65-year-old will get that somebody under 65 will not get access to.
For example, automatically here in Ontario, you are automatically registered into the prescription program, where if you're making so much under a certain line, you pay $2. If you're over a certain line, you pay $6 for each prescription.
Yeah. Same here.
Okay.
Although I've discovered
in Ontario, so
that I use I guess it's Pharma Plus that's here, and it was $2 for a dispensing fee.
Yeah.
Right? but then I switched to the pack meds, which is it's a package and all your pills for, morning and afternoon are in there.
That's where they preload everything.
They preload everything for you, and they give you a new roll every 2 weeks, and there's no charge. There's no fees. Yeah. So if you're sick of the fees for your meds, switch to pack meds.
Now, is that because of ODSP or anything else?
No, they don't charge. They don't charge a fee for the
you're
pack
not
meds.
65. You're not 65 yet.
No, 62.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm wondering how do you get covered by that thing under $2? But
well, I do pay the $2 normally.
Yeah,
but they don't charge at all for the pack meds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's no service fee.
That's more work. There's more work involved in that.
Well, not really, because the computer does it, right? The machine does it. They have a big machine in the back now, and then they have.
And then the machine sorts out your pills and puts it in.
Remember when you would walk in? I don't know if you've ever been to Keel Shepherd Drugs, which was my mom and dad's friend. We called him an uncle, Bernie, who has passed away now, but he owned that store as long as I can remember. And you walk in there, and it was one huge counter for the pharmacists and then a few other things in the store, kind of thing. Now it's huge, but I can remember counting pills and stuff like that.
When
I was there with my dad. But
blister packs, they call them blister packs or something?
Blister packs, yeah. But now you walk into a pharmacy and it's all groceries and juice and cosmetics and then a small corner is set up for the pharmacist. And because it's just a machine now, they push a button, it loads your stuff, and they give it to you.
Well, yeah, I know that mine still counts them out, but they do offer the packs. I don't know how they load the packs. I haven't got a clue, but I've seen them.
Yeah, they have the machine that loads stuff is bigger than the area that the pharmacists have.
Wow, that's a big machine.
It's sitting there right there, like you can see it. It's pretty big, and they have several different things, and then they have two machines. They have the pack meds machine, and then they have one that actually dispenses it into a bottle. Why are we talking about pharmacies and medicine?
Because we got onto our pharmaceutical meds.
It's like, where the fuck did that come from?
I only actually have one pharmaceutical medication that I am prescribed for my condition. So
I have 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But 4 pills, and one of those pills is twice a day, or 2 of those pills are twice a day, I should say.
Yeah, mine is for my Crohn's disease. I have other things.
Yeah.
But for my Crohn's, it's just the one. $6,000 every 2 months.
I took Dean over to get Alzora's meds. She has leukemia, and she was born with it. And unfortunately she got really, really sick about 10 years ago, and it was in remission back then, and now it's started up again. So she's on, like you, she's on an experimental drug that if she doesn't take, it flares right up.
Right.
And they send her a big Santa bag full of boxes once a month or twice a month or however, and she now has to give herself injections.
Oh.
Yeah. A lot of people are opting for giving it themselves. Kelly takes B12 shots, and she does it herself with the doctor's permission. Right.
Yeah. I've had to do my own injections.
You had injections for a long time.
3 years I was doing my own injection. Now I'm still doing an injection, but it's a completely different type. The other one was a syringe and all that, and I had to put it in my stomach. But
That's where she has to do it too. Yeah.
this one has a device called an OBI, which is an
You just push the button and it.
Yeah, I just stick it on my leg and then push the button.
Metered, right?
Yeah, just a little wee needle comes out, like
It's
for a diabetic.
Yeah, it's exactly the same machine that a diabetic would use for insulin.
And it just goes under your skin and puts the medication in there, and then your body absorbs it.
Yeah, it's all metered. It's really good. I think.
The vial. It's like a 2-gram vial, is what it is, and it's just a little pump on there, and you hear it running.
Emily tried the thing that they put on your arm.
Yeah, that's a little disc.
Yeah, but it has insulin in it, and when you drop down to a certain level, it gives you insulin automatically. You don't have to. There's no alarms or anything. I guess there's an alarm or whatever, but it's all on your phone. It's like I got a new meter. They gave me a new meter, and it's all hooked up to my phone and all that. Yeah. I don't like it though. I don't like that pinch. Did you know that you can go to the doctor and they'll give you a script for a meter for diabetes? They'll give you so that you can check your levels. And the little pokey things, what do you call them? They are not covered.
Oh, that's not good, eh?
The machines are free,
right?
But your pokey things you have to pay for. Your strips
you have to pay for.
Are free. No, free. Well, it's a prescription. You have to pay your prescription, right?
Right.
But they give you the machine, but you have to pay for those pokey things. Lances.
Yeah, lances or something they call them, right?
Lances. Yeah, it took me a minute to. So,
look, I found out this morning that I know that there's a craft cannabis grower, a licensed one in the Campbellford area, and
I'm sure there's several there, Al.
Well, I only just know the one.
Okay.
And they are opening up a farm gate store.
Right in town?
No, nowhere in town. It's going to be out at the yard, right, where they have their grow. But yeah, it's down a gravel back road, is where it is. It's nowhere near a highway or it's off the highway. It's down. It's down by Bradley Bay, so it's south of town.
I don't know.
Yeah, do you know where Sterling is?
I've been through it.
Okay, well, it's in Campbellford, but it's on the road that takes you towards Sterling. That's all. Out past Ferris. You know where Ferris Park is?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just out past Ferris Park.
Yes.
Just down the side road. So,
well, that's where we went because you guys were out there and it was close.
Yeah, you camped there, exactly.
A couple of times.
That's why I mentioned Ferris Park, because then you would know where that is, or at least recognize the name anyway. So,
have you been by the farm?
No, I just found out where it was located this morning. I knew it was down. I knew it was south of town somewhere, but I didn't know exactly where it was. And
you should make arrangements to go and have a tour.
I could.
I know it's hard to do because most places don't want you to do that.
Yeah, and I do know that I don't. Somebody asked me if I would do an interview with them, and I said sure. And then they said, okay, I'll find out. And then I never heard anything back. So
In a lot of cases, they don't do that.
So
John,
now that they open a store, I could just go to the store.
When John started, what was it called? John Fowler.
7 acres.
When John, he was very visible with it, and allowed access, and went to quasi-legal events back when those rules weren't a part of anything. You know, like he was.
Correct.
You would see 7 Acres sponsoring the lounge at the Karma Cup, that kind of thing.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Yep.
Yeah. I've seen that happen a few times over the years. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Now, not so much. You know, even Matt and Val at Shatterizer have cut back on sponsorships because they're in the legal market now.
Yeah.
With their concentrates, right?
Right.
So they're not even allowed to go out and do stuff like that anymore. And you remember I remember
they'd be at every event.
They would be here. Try this. Try this. Try this. Try this. You know, and then COVID. Well, legalization and then COVID.
Yeah, it was a double whammy. That's for sure. Because I hear about canna crawls that still go on.
Yeah, and Mary Jane said no, was it Mary Jane? Somebody who was there, must have been Mary Jane. Anyway, somebody who was there said that it was packed.
Oh, the pictures I saw online, it was. Like, I know people you can move things around and get so it looks packed, but it looked packed. It looked like there was a whack of people in there for sure.
Yeah, I know about the moving things. I did that at the lounge now and then when we had a slow night. But I mean, I as you know, I mean, I used to do the canna crawl. I would sit on stage with Ira Price, and we would sit there and gab, not just for 2 hours, for like 6. And we did that a few times, and I would literally just sit there and watch the crowds. It was like a line of people just moving around the building. Have you ever been to a canna crawl?
Not the ones in Hamilton, no.
Yeah.
I used to go to the green markets and stuff that Lisa was holding in Toronto, but I had never gone down to Hamilton.
I had been to a few in Hamilton, a few smaller ones in Toronto, but the size of the event that we would have it was a weekly pop-up store basically, and we'd have a couple hundred, maybe 300-400 people walking through there in an evening.
Yeah.
You know.
No. What's the thing? There is a market for all that, and especially because of the restrictions on the legal stuff. Like when it comes to quantities and
we had
and all kinds of things.
We had Alexis on from Camp Canna a couple of weeks ago, and that's kind of the conversation that we had: legal versus not legal, what to support and what not to support. You know, I mean, both Al and I support the Indigenous market, and both Al and I are doing, you know, I won't say Al uses the legal market, but you do, you know, for review purposes.
Carts.
For carts, yeah. Al's become a cart junkie because his wife won't let him smoke in the house. So I have a question about that.
Sure.
How do you get away with growing weed in the house when she doesn't like the smell of weed?
Oh, it was worse before in the past
In
because
Campbellford, I bet.
well, because the garden I was blooming in the house,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, it smelled throughout the whole house.
As soon as I open the basement door, I can smell it.
Yeah.
When I have plants.
But yeah, no, it's the smoke. It's the smell of
The smell of the smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
My mom loved the smell, but she called it that stuff. I hate it when you're on that stuff. But then I catch her munching on a cookie at 3:00 in the morning. Hi.
Hi.
I'd come out, she'd be stoned on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah. So I just don't smoke in the house. It's been like that for 25 years. So.
I just think it's hilarious.
And
you haven't really used your deck yet, have you?
Oh, I've been sitting out there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've been out on the deck a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. No. We've been doing some yard work around here. There's a wedding at the end of the summer, at the end of September, actually. So we've been doing some yard work. This son-in-law, he's been out there with an excavator doing stuff. Like where you were parked, you're parked by a bunch of brush near a tree. Wow, the only thing left there now is the tree. That's it. Everything else is clear. Like we sit on the deck and we can look straight across the property, across the next field. We see the cows moving across the tree line over there. I can see the deer from the deck.
So you've opened it up, eh?
Opened it right up. Yeah, I can even see the pond.
It's the luxury of having a tractor.
Oh yeah. And someone knows how to use it. So the son-in-law knows how to use it. It was just the son-in-law was the one who did it. He just borrowed his boss's tractor. And
I looked at them. I looked at a tiny John Deere with a front scoop and a back loader.
Yeah.
The one I bought here was, I think, was $2,700, 37 maybe, something like that. And the prices are double now. That's the starter model.
Oh, I would doubt it.
But it has all of the connections that I could put a front scoop on and a back loader, or even a blower, a snow blower.
Snow blower on it. Yeah.
I haven't tried riding it in the winter yet.
No. Now the son-in-law uses the snow blower that's attached to the tractor that's 8 feet wide.
Yeah.
So it finishes.
You're spoiled. You're spoiled.
I have to go. I go out and shovel around the spots where close to buildings or anything like that.
I signed up for the seniors program for plowing this year.
They come and do your driveway for you.
Yeah, just the driveway, not the paths or anything.
Right.
Just the driveway, and it's actually Dean's son-in-law that owns the company. Mm-hmm. So I signed up for the seniors program because it's only, I think it's $17 every time they come, and it still cost me $500.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a fraction of what they charge full price.
To come and do it, yeah.
Probably exactly. 40, 60, maybe even $80 a visit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, it's nice. It's not cheap. You know?
No, it's not. We were talking about medication earlier. Yeah. Are we ready for another song or no? Not a song. Okay. I got some news. News on medication.
I got some news too. So,
all right,
do whatever you want to do, buddy.
All right, I'm gonna run this reel that I created for the news show.
Okay.
And it's about a study that was done in Chile, and it's for CBD, and it says how CBD may slow down cancer cell growth in dogs.
Can you hear that? No. Train's going through town and it's blaring its horn because probably there's bears or moose on the track.
No, all I can hear is my laptop humming.
Did you hear that?
All right, here we go. I'm gonna run this, and we'll discuss it on the other side.
All right.
It's coming to me from Leafly, and the headline on it says CBD may slow down cancer cell growth in dogs, study finds. A new study published in the journal Frontiers in Veterinary Science has found that CBD can be an effective anti-cancer agent for dogs. Researchers from the University of Chile reviewed 8 preclinical studies and found that CBD can prevent, stop, or significantly reduce the growth of cells in conditions such as lymphoma, prostate cancer, and breast cancer. And the studies show that CBD can inhibit cancer cell growth in divisions and cause cancer cells to die by making changes to the cell's internal communication networks. Overall, these findings highlight the potential of CBD as an anti-cancer agent across different cancer types, which I mentioned in the earlier story. And cancer in dogs is reportedly up to 5 times more common in dogs than it is in humans, with between 1,000 and 2,500 new annual cases of cancer per 100,000 dogs, compared to 500 cases per 100,000 humans. Big difference. More than 4 million new cases of canine cancer are reported every year in the U.S. alone. Previous research has linked a dysregulated ECS with the growth of cancers in both humans and mammals, and has shown that the CBD could have anti-cancer properties. The ECS, that's the endocannabinoid system, just for those who don't know. Now, it is these links that prompted scientists in the current study to investigate how effective CBD may be at treating cancer in dogs. And the studies examined how CBD affected cells of different types of cancer. These were lymphoma, mammary carcinoma, osteocarcinoma, glymo, these nice words, another carcinoma, and prostate carcinoma. They say the evidence from the studies demonstrated that CBD may be effective at slowing down and fighting cancerous cells, although researchers were unsure which dose and delivery method were most effective. They say, overall, the selective studies reported an anti-proliferative effect of CBD. CBD dogs.
You know, I found out that when Buster got sick, that he had lumps and hangy things and all that. I don't know if you saw him with the hangy things, but
tags.
Huh?
Were they tags?
Yeah.
Tags.
He had one tag on his chest that hung down almost to the ground.
Oh.
Yeah. So he had to have a dental procedure done. So I had them remove the tags as well. There were several of them.
Yeah. Well, he's already sedated.
Yeah. It still cost, I think it was probably $6,000. You know.
Oh yeah. Well, we found a tag on Tessa, and that's what they told me. You're starting at $1,000 just to get sedated. Never mind.
So this was going on back when I was doing the show with Jess, who at the time, as you know, was with Chris Enns, and she was sending me coconut caps, so coconut oil and RSO, that they were very well known for, because at one time Chris and Jess were helping pretty much all of Canada find and source oil. That's where Chris's claim to fame came from. And I tell you, bud, I got 3-4 years after his diagnosis, after his surgery, longer than I was supposed to because of using RSO, as we called it back then, or FICO, as we call it now, full extract cannabis oil. I find that you need a little bit of everything, not just the CBD.
Yeah, I completely agree. Yeah.
So, but I'm glad this study is there, and I'm sure that people will try it, and I hope it helps. But you really,
you need a little bit of everything.
You need a little bit of everything. Like, I mean, I've even just started. When I get some hash, I give her a little. We're working on doses right now. The first time she was like right fucking snapped. She's just like, oh. And it doesn't help her the day of. She gets really dopey. She can hardly walk, kind of thing. She sleeps, but the next day she's fucking running around all over the place. I dropped a chunk, maybe 1.5 grams, 2 gram chunk, and she got playing with it on the rug. And I thought it was just a piece of food that she had left, a snack. And she's eating it, and then a couple hours later, she's zooming all over the house. And the zoomies big time. And Buster used to do that. He went from being an old man, laying on the couch, sleeping all day, to wanting to go out again and walk and So if you have access, even in the form of a hemp treat, that give it to them, because they're going to,
Yeah, and like that article said, it rhymed off some pretty big numbers. For the 5 times as serious for dogs to get cancer versus humans, and it just seems like cancer is almost everybody is dying of cancer, and and it's more serious than dogs.
Cats, are susceptible to feline AIDS, which is the same beast that the human population is kind of turned around. It's no longer terminal in most cases, but it's different for them. We had a cat, Susie, who was our family cat. She lived to 21 years old, and for the last 5 years, maybe even longer, she had full-blown feline AIDS.
Yeah,
which is pretty devastating to an animal, because they don't understand what's going on. I feel sad for Rosa and Steven. They're getting older, and I can see she licks her paws. Obviously, her paws are hurting. She's licking her paws. But cats, they're different. Steven is as I've learned, Steven is a tuxedo cat, and they are very, very boisterous and loud and mischievous, and they get into shit, and they're very high maintenance, and he drives me nuts, as you know, with the meowing. I have not tried him on cannabis yet.
No.
That I've tried. I got urinary care for both of them, and I have hemp for pain for him. But I've not tried cannabis oil on him.
No, not yet.
I'm waiting, because that's an experience that I don't think he's ready for. But he'll as soon as I light up a joint, he'll jump. He's right there, and in his little nose.
Give me a puff, Dad. Come on.
Oh yeah. Like he'll stick his yap right up against the thing and sniff the stream coming off the doobie. He's a real stoner cat. So I mean, he's getting it, but not internally.
Right. Oh yeah.
He's always with me, so he's definitely getting
just breathing it in secondhand.
A sober stone.
Right.
I don't like too much CBD all the time. So I don't think that a dog would either.
I don't use it very often, actually.
I like strains that have a little bit of CBD. The one that I have now. Speaking of strains, hang on. You can't see the smoking. I forgot to redo that. I got a brand called Oh My.
Oh my!
Have you heard of that?
No, but I think we created. Didn't we create a new thing for the what are you smoking?
Oh,
Isn't
you
that what I
want to
see
use
over
that
here?
one? You want to use
What?
that one? You like that one better, did you?
I don't know. I can't recall how it was.
The can.
Was it? No, let's play it.
I knew.
What are you smoking?
I was playing it, Al.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, I thought that was a new one. That's not. That's
That
not
was the new one. I made this. What was that? I made this the other day.
Ah, yes. How many joints fit in the can? 300?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Irving.
Yeah, Irv says 300. That's what he told me.
So, anyways, I found this. Went in. It was $107 plus tax for an ounce, and it is the strain. They call it Payday.
Payday.
And the brand is Oh My, and Oh My. I guess they're doing a play on Mr. Sulu. I can't remember his name, but he was on Howard Stern one day, and Howard Stern started razzing him, and he was like, "Oh my!" and it kind of took. So I think that's probably where they got that from. But
it's Payday.
What it is the actual strain is Afghan Kush.
Oh yeah.
So I'm enjoying it with a little hash. What are you puffing on there, Mr. Cart Guy?
This is a cart by Greasy. This is probably the same one I bought at the beginning of May.
You still smoking the same? Well, you don't. Yeah. You only use it when you're inside.
Crap. Yeah. So a cartridge actually lasts me a month.
A cartridge, if I'm,
I'll smoke 15 joints in a day. But
my doctor asked me how many joints I smoke a day. I said between 6 and 8, which is about right. Marcel and I worked out, like his joints, he said that he rolls about a 3.5, which is what I do. What size are your joints usually?
The last time I measured
have you weighed them?
I weighed one a long time ago, and it was like 3/4 of a gram, somewhere around there, 0.7. And I'm like you. I'm like 8 to joints, somewhere between 6 and 10. Probably, yeah.
Mine are about 3, 4, right? Yeah. Maybe 0.3 or 0.4.
Oh, okay, yeah. So less than half a gram.
Yeah. And then the rollies that I get, the pre-rolls I get are 0.5s. And then I got I tried something different, all gone. And they looked like Slims.
Oh.
And there was 10, and it was $28 or something like that for 10 3.5s.
Do you have a name for them? Are they the dog walkers? Call them dog walkers?
Let me get the package. Put on your song that you had, and I'll get the package.
Okay, I'll put the song on that I got here. All right. The song that I've got here, this is called, where'd it go? There it is. It's called My Basement Garden.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah, and this is a story about a patient's garden and how that they had to build the garden. And you'll see it in the video, the process of this patient's garden. All right. And other than that, you're watching High Guys. We'll be back in about 4.5 minutes.
Tiny door to slip, slip inside its summer air. In the coldest part of this old house, humming in the half-light, tuned out. Tent glow, purple and white. Leaves dance slow in the man-made sky. Fans whisper like they're telling me, keep it moving, keep it easy. In my basement garden, growing my time. Little green secret under this light. Whole world upstairs keeps spinning its noise. Down here it's soil, silence and joy. Oh, in my basement garden, I'm feeling alright. Composter in the back, slow burn gold. Last year's leaves turning back to loam. Old roots, new shoots, same old song. Turn it, learn it, pass it on. Rose impressed, parked by the sink. Glass jars lined where the wall paint chips. Sticky dreams in a steel vice grip. Radio plays that outlaw mix. Hey, in my basement garden, growing my time. Little green secrets under this light. Whole world upstairs keeps spinning its noise. Down here it's soil and silence and joy. In my basement garden, I'm feeling alright. Supplies on the shelf like a tiny store. Filters, bags, and a busted old torch. Hand smells strong, heart feels clean. Only place I let myself be. In my basement garden, growing my time. Little green secret under this light. Whole world upstairs keeps spinning its noise. Down here it's soil and silence and joy. In my basement garden, I'm feeling alright. So right, so right, so
There you go. My basement garden. It went right. If you watch right from the beginning to the end, you'll see the whole progress. In the beginning, you can see some yellow pails and shovel and stuff. the patient had to actually dig down a foot at one end and up to 3 feet in the other end
Just to be able to walk.
to be able to walk inside their crack, because they actually had to duck underneath the ductwork to heat the house.
I'm lucky I have an 8-foot ceiling down in the basement.
And this wasn't an 8-foot ceiling for this person. And so there's the progress all the way through, from starting it to the end where you can see the big buds and the plants that were growing.
I was going to do that when I was building mine, as you know, but you know, being a larger man, working on things, yeah, it wouldn't be very, very interesting video, I don't think, to watch a large man working alone on doing his grow room. Just, yeah. I sit a lot.
Yeah, no, they said it was quite the job. So,
you know, I honestly, in all honesty, I wish you were up here.
Yeah,
because my room would be done properly.
Right. Yeah, it's important to build a room right.
I've wrapped it, as you know. You've seen pictures. I've wrapped it. I have a fan system set up and that. But none of the clippings I took. None of the clippings I started work downstairs in the middle of the winter because it was still too cold, even though it was, the heat downstairs in the basement fluctuates so much.
Yeah.
Right? I have to I have to put a heater in there, I think, for next year.
Yeah, having
or a vent.
Yeah, having proper heat's important, because cold can shut down nutrients.
It
works better when it's warm.
I have my 4 plants sitting in. I face south, looking at the lake. So all day long, my large window in my living room is just like as much light is going in that window as goes in the greenhouse.
Help heat your house in the summertime.
Oh fuck! By 1 o'clock, it's really warm in the living room.
Yeah.
I have the windows open. I've had to turn the fan on. Right now it's 19 outside, so it says. Probably closer to 15.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's like here.
But it's been nice the last.
It was nice day outside. It's 20 here.
Yeah.
It was nice when I was up there earlier. Went out and smoked my 2 joints for the morning.
Did you?
Yeah. I had a guy. I'm in a group in Facebook, and he was looking for some pictures. So I had some, and I sent him some pictures. And he says, when he responded to me, because we're not friends on Facebook, when he responded to me, he says, I had a friend of mine whose daughter was nonverbal until he started giving her cannabis oil.
I've heard this story.
And then he sent me the song. Oh, he told me it was on Spotify, so I went looking for. Like, he sent it to me directly, but I asked him if it was public yet, and he says it's on Spotify, but I haven't found it on Spotify.
We're on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, we were.
Oh, we got Hooch from there too.
Oh no. When I stopped paying for Spreaker.
Spreaker. Right.
Yeah. So I found the carton for this, and they're like a what do they call them? A cigarello.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, cigarello.
it's
45. No, cool.
I got it because it's jet fuel. I like jet fuel gelato. I like that. It's a cross, but it's got 300.1 milligrams per gram of THC and 0.5 of the CBD. So I mean that's a pretty
0.5.
Yeah.
0.5. Yeah, mine don't normally have anything in them.
The other one that I got here.
When I rolled my cannabis, I added. Oh yeah. Oh my. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my.
And this is the Afghan, and it is 270. So 27.04% of THC and 0.8 CBD. Now, I don't like a lot of CBD, to be honest. I find that just CBD makes me a little grumpy, to be honest.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mix because I grow a CBD plant, so I just mix some in with my other stuff when I want.
Well, when I have stuff like that, I do that as well.
Yeah.
I prefer mixing. I don't like using the same strain. I've been getting the potluck quarters now and then. I like the potluck has a box that you can get with 4 quarters, 4 different strains. This is one of them that they have that. Right, that's the frosted cherry.
Right.
And then of course you've got your dependable old Vortex black hash. Do you prefer the Vortex or the Nugs?
I haven't had the Nugs. I've just had the Vortex. Now I noticed that there was one report that we put out in the news talking about the sales of cannabis in Ontario and what's selling, so on and so forth, and how the pre-rolls are really accelerating.
Pre-rolls right now.
They mentioned Vortex as one of the companies.
They have a pre-roll as well. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Matt from Shatterizer and I were talking about that, and pre-rolls are the number one what people are buying now these days.
I've seen that in the news in the States as well. Pre-rolls are big, and it's the convenience.
And drinks as well, apparently.
Well, they are up some, but not as much as the pre-rolls. Like, at the beginning of the show, what was I doing? I was pre-rolling my doobies so I could put them in my container.
Yeah.
So you have them. Convenience. You don't have to deal with rolling a joint on the spot.
I don't like doing that because I smoke them all. So I what I usually do is I grind up a little bit.
Yeah.
And I have my Gizade tray, usually with close to me. I grind up a bunch, and then however long it lasts, usually I'll have 3, 4, maybe 5 doobies that I grind up worth, and I just that's my little stash for the day. I find I don't smoke as much. If they're all pre-rolled, I'm just like chain smoking.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I like my doobies. Well, I'm a smoker, right? Like I started smoking cigarettes when I was 12 years old, And, I had to have that conversation with my doctor recently. When did you start smoking? Did you smoke cigarettes at all, ever?
Yeah. I started when I was 8. I quit when I was 18.
I have not been smoking tobacco.
I stopped tobacco when I was 40 because I was using tobacco with my oil. I didn't smoke cigarettes.
I started smoking. I started toking my cigarettes, and it was giving me seizures.
Oh yeah, I always found that my cigarettes were they would just fall out of the paper by the time I got to the end of the pack because it was so dry.
Well, if I was going to choose a brand of tobacco, I would say Export A greens, please. I smoke
I had the Maury.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've smoked them all, right up to.
Where's
It's been 20 years, 18, 20 years since I quit smoking. Right.
yeah.
So, like when we met at first, I was still smoking cigarettes.
Oh, really?
I think you were as well.
No,
No?
no.
Marcel uses tobacco for his hash because he doesn't like smoking weed.
He doesn't. Oh, that's why he needs a apple.
You know who wants a apple? Is PJ.
Who?
PJ
Who?
wants a apple. PJ Green.
Oh, okay.
She wants
I'll
a
reach-
apple.
I'll reach
And
out to him.
so I suggested to her to try the Vortex hash with it.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know where she can get one in Hamilton.
Oh.
She said one day I'm going to buy a apple. She went, I want one of those. Or I don't know if she likes the water or, you know, like I have my what's the other one, Al?
Dewdrop.
The dewdrop. I was going to say egg drop. It's the dewdrop. Yeah. How much dew can a dewdrop drop if a dewdrop could drop dew? I can't use it anymore because it makes me choke. That's not true. I can use it, not on a show.
Right.
Like the student glass. I can't use that on a show.
No, eh?
No.
I used to do it when we're doing road shows. They'd spin that around, and
I'm good with my shatterizer, and because I can control the intensity.
crap.
And I'm usually good with doobies if it's a good brand. You know, not there's still a lot of choky weed out there, even in the legal market. And unfortunately, until I get a good crop off.
Yeah, I might be smoking some on Saturday. A friend of mine who's in the legal industry is supposed to be stopping by.
Have at her.
See, well, the last time that they were here, I almost I thought my lung was going to collapse. I hadn't coughed that hard, and I blamed it on the papers. I'm hoping that's what it was, because
In a lot of cases, it's not enough weed, and the papers. There's too much paper. Yeah. Marcel Darcy got a student glass for Christmas last year, I guess. And Marcel went over to try it, and he said, "Never again."
Oh.
Never again. Now I got a module for mine, so I've only used it with the module. I've never even taken the hookah stuff out of the package. Like there's a case. Well, you can see how big the case is. That's the case there. Oh, there.
There.
And then above, come on, get over there. Never mind. The one on the top.
Yeah, you're pointing the wall.
Yeah, the one on the top is the module, which is basically a vaporizer that attaches to it. But then inside the case, there's a big bag of stuff for hash and other hookah-related stuff. You know, I got to the point where I wasn't even putting water in. I was just using it as a bong.
Right.
You know, I wasn't spinning it. Right. But I prefer my doobies. And I always will.
Yeah, I'm a doobie.
It's that, but it's also that action. You know, I know.
Quick onset. It's
most people that were tobacco smokers in a former life prefer doobies. Okay. Like I can't do a bong anymore.
Can you?
God.
I look at it as you got some of those bongs that are just really big. I have a small bong that I use to do my dabs, but to do a big bong, there's a lot of air that you're taking in there that takes up room. It takes up room where you're supposed to be putting some cannabis.
It's a lot of work, dude. I used to sit in the lounge all day and watch the kids would come in and suck back 3 or 4 grams in a sitting. in their they've got torches, they've got what do you call them, the coils, the heated coils, what do you call those,
e-nails?
E-nails and all that, and they would just I'm like no, I'd be like
yeah, exactly.
So I got one more song for us.
Okay. All right. What do we got?
It's called this. This is what it's called.
I'm passing along one.
Twist up another rollie, pass it down the road. Ash in the mason jar, bare feet on the floor. Your grin says trouble, mine says let it go. Bluegrass in the moonlight, dust on my jeans. Your hand on the table, my heart on the beat. We got all night and not much in between. Take a little drag now, hold it like a prayer. One more for the road, babe. Meet me halfway there. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. One more laugh, one more time. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. Boots by the doorway, bottle on ice. Your name on my tongue tastes sweet and wild. This old room still buzzes when you get this high. Take a little drag now, hold it like a prayer. One more for the road, babe. Meet me halfway there. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. One more laugh, one more time. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. If the night gets restless, we can slow it down. If the stars start falling, we'll keep them around. One spark, one circle, one more round. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. Puff, puff, pass it along the line. One more laugh, one more time. Puff, puff, pass it along the line.
I enjoy bluegrass.
You did, yeah. Do you find that you do you lean towards one type of music more than any other?
Reggae.
Do you?
Yeah, but I mean, I like psychedelic rock,
Mm-hmm.
that kind of genre. Um, but I don't know, you know, weed songs just sound good as reggae songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I've I'm gonna say most of mine are blues, rock. I add some rap and hip hop into them,
Yeah, me too.
and and I made a country song. I made one.
Me as well. Last night, actually.
I made one that I had to delete. It was so bad. I must have gotten into a spot where I was in bad reception because it was jittery. I never heard anything like it was. It was
That is Suno backfiring. I've had it happen. I've had it happen a few
Have
times
you? Okay.
where I've got one of the songs was awesome, and then the next one was like, oh, I knew it. Oh,
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Suno.
Partway through the song, it
Yep.
started to do that. So.
Yeah. Or I've had a couple that have overlapped two different ones, right? So there was an echo or whatever. Yeah, you know, but that's you know, you got to remember, like, AI has been around for 10 years, maybe even longer.
Yeah.
But we're just getting access to it. So the amount of people that are tapping into that stuff can be very overwhelming. You know, they're talking about these data centers and stuff like that. They're cooling them with water.
Yeah.
So they're putting them in areas where they're beside a lake or beside a place where they can use renewable water, right?
Yeah.
They're also putting them into the Arctic so that they don't have to use as much cooled water. They just tap into the Arctic water, and that cools the stuff down, right?
Right.
But you know, and that's one of the arguments that people have against AI and the environment. But you know, big companies like Facebook have had these data centers going on 20 years now, and you know, is there an impact on the environment? Yeah, probably. But is there an impact on the environment in California, in the Green Triangle, where they're growing weed and pumping all those chemicals into the water system? You know, I mean, that's the downfall of growing outside and using chemicals. It does get into the system, right? I think a lot of people are starting to just not do anything with chemicals at all. They're just letting their shit grow. I mean, my first crop at the farm, I just let it grow. I didn't have any nutritions or anything like that. You know.
This year I just use compost and horse shit. That's all.
You went and got some horse shit from your buddy's farm, did you?
No, I still had some left over from last year.
Oh.
Yeah.
I so far I've just been watering. And they're, you know, liking it.
Yeah, good.
Right? I'm gonna start taking them out during the day when it's, you know, gets a little bit more warmer.
Yeah, mine have been outside for a week and a half now, but
already
not in the ground.
No, you bring them in if you have to.
If I have to, correct.
Yeah. Well, I have things set up that I just put them out on the deck.
Yeah.
But it's what is it now? Michael Puff Dog suggested waiting until it hits 20. I won't be able to leave them out at night for a while. It says it's 14 going up to 16, right?
Yeah.
It's just updating here. It's 16 right now, but it drops down into the single digits.
Yeah, that's the nighttime temp. So if you got them out in the daytime, then bring them in at night.
Yeah.
Make sure they get enough light for the duration of time, or you're going to end up putting them in the bloom.
Right.
Right. So,
I've got to sex these that I have.
Yeah, I'm in the process of doing 2 plants right now myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just to see what happens.
Peekaboo. All righty, guy. I see it's that time. It's by that past that time. Past that.
Lunchtime.
Yes, lunchtime is coming on, and dog walk time. She hasn't been outside yet today.
Rosa is patiently waiting for her lunch, and I'm sure waiting to go outside.
Yeah. So, all right. Anything else offhand?
Well, I was going to mention this flying with weed thing in the States, but we can save that for next week. The topic is not going to go away. there's the thing that I just wanted to mention is right. we've talked about this in Canada. You can fly up to 150 grams Canada wide on a plane
as a patient.
As a patient,
or up to 30 days worth of cannabis.
Or 30 grams if you're just recreational.
Recreational, correct.
Yeah. And that is very legal to do, flying with your weed in Canada. Although, it does add a little bit of time to your
trip,
your inspection, because
yes,
you start saying yes to things, and they start asking more questions. So the reason that I'm seeing this or even bringing it up a lot now is because with everything that's going on with legalization, not legalization, the rescheduling. Thank you. In the U.S., we're about to see something go on down there, because you can't fly in the States with your cannabis because each state is different.
That's right. You're crossing borders.
Right. But will that change when
under rescheduling isn't about making it commercially available for recreational use.
No, it's medical.
Correct.
See, that's the difference. In the States, they're trying to go for medical, and here we've got recreation.
And they're just it may still come down to, because of state rights, it may come down, even though it's federally legal, they may not look at it like that in some states that are prohibitionists.
I found it interesting. I don't know if it's still the case, but at one point, California and Utah were the 2 top states in the U.S. For cannabis use. Utah.
Yeah.
That really surprises me, to be honest. Utah. The only province in Canada where it is really, 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 really tightly controlled is Quebec.
Yeah.
You can't grow. You can't smoke in public. You can only consume in your home, basically.
And that's if your home allows it, because if your home is in a condominium or in a rental unit where the landlord says no.
Yeah, my Airbnb is cannabis friendly if you're looking for a place to stay. That's all I have to say. Al's obviously has people at home today.
I heard footprints upstairs. I heard claw marks. So let me tell you.
I haven't heard anything because Steven's in the bedroom.
Tessa was making. I've got the door open, allow the cats in and the mosquitoes.
She doesn't come downstairs when you're downstairs?
Not very often.
Yeah, Rosa won't go down the stairs here.
When Tessa was younger, she wouldn't go down the stairs until she watched another dog do it. And then after that, she did. But at this place, the only time she comes downstairs here is if somebody's down here visiting me. Other than that,
Yeah, it's fuck you, Dad. I see you every day. Yeah, that's what I get to. She's on the couch. She's on the couch or in the bed right now, I'm sure. Steven's probably in his little corner under the bed.
no.
He has a little place.
I imagine.
All right, buddy.
Alrighty, guy. Until next time.
Until next time.
All right. Until then, we're the High Guys. Bye, guys. You're watching the 420 Pace, found at 420pace.ca. Rerolled Saturdays. Check it out. Nothing but non-stop cannabis and psychedelic programming. Find it at 420pace.ca.